Welcome to our regular District 76 interview session with famous Toastmasters from around Japan. Today, we're very happy to welcome Bunzo Suzuki from Hiroshima Phoenix Toastmasters Club. Welcome, Bunzo.
Well, thank you very much for having me. My home club is a Hiroshima Toastmasters Club. This banner in the background represents the newest club for us in Hiroshima area. Through the course of my Toastmaster experience, one of the things that I came to learn is the procedures or the protocols that you have to follow in the organized group. For example, when I joined my company over 50 years ago, I was not concerned about the employment contract. Not too many Japanese would join a company studying all the details of the contract that they will be bound by in the future. But when I became an officer of the Toastmasters Club, at least I studied a little bit about the club constitutions.
Mm-hmm.
And that knowledge is very useful to serve as a leader or the manager at any other organizations.
Oh, really?
And yes, very nice. And also, you learn about how your club is organized and what is the limitation of your things that you can do as within the club, and what are the things that you are not allowed to do according to the this constitution and so forth. And this knowledge and also the parliamentary procedures, Robert Rules of Orders, that's another key I really recommend all Toastmasters members would make themselves familiar with. There is a very prestigious organization, parliamentarians, who are the master of the Robert Rules of Order. And order itself is a thick book, but I am not eager to follow that 6 books. But at least this one is something that when you have a little extra time, just to go through, is a very good book to study. Meetings and how you conduct any activities of the club, and also lead the people, make decisions in particular. Already, this Robert Rules of Order is not new things in Japan after the World War II. Back in the 50s, Junior Chamber of Commerce of Japan adopted this rule, and they continue to do that. And in most other companies or the organizations, they do the similar things. Of course, they call this rule parliamentary procedure, and as the word suggests, it came from the parliament in Britain first, originated in Britain, and then in this Robert Rules in particular was developed in America. It came from the parliament or the Congress in the US. But Congress procedure is so complicated because they have to be technically perfect, because there are so many lawyers to object anything illegal and perfect. But it was too much for people, common people to use. So Robert made it for the more common application. And Toastmasters International has adopted Robert Rules of Order as their authoritative parliamentary procedures.
I see.
But it's very common in the US, very much so. Yeah, this is one of the education programs. I did 5 seminars or the small meetings to cover this module. This gives very good basics for parliamentary procedures. One of the faults, I would say, about any Robert Rules lesson books or the class is so technical. Like when you request a motion, you have to use this kind of wording, or when you adopt the motion, you have to say this or that. And those are too technical for us to understand the spirit of the Robert rules. And this book is, in that sense, more usable, I think. But there is one book in Japanese which is more friendly to.
Oh, really? Could you give me the name of the book, please?
Now it's out of publications, but I'm sure you can find the used books on Amazon or something. Back in 1950s, already the Junior Chamber of Commerce of Japan adopted Robert Rules of Order, and they continue to operate on the basis of this Robert Rules of Order in Japan. And many other organizations, even the stockholders meetings of the corporation, are basically operating on the similar principle. So if you understand these basics of this, you can understand the spirits of democracy, which was very impressive. And it's a very reasonable and logical rule. If you start by studying the technicalities of you should use this word or that word, then you get mixed up or you get bored and also confused. So there are two ways of approaching this. So I was lucky I found idiot approach because I knew that I was idiot.
Well, thank you very much for spending your Sunday morning with us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Okay, thank you very much.
Very much for your time.
Thank
I
you.
enjoyed very much. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I am hoping that people take my English as Bunzo's English, not Japanese English.